Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl Twan, and I am back with the new prepping video. And if you are new here, I am Twan. I am on a healthy lifestyle journey to become a healthier me. I am trying to get out of the diagnosis of hypertension, heart disease, and obesity. Yes. Well, I'm probably morbid obese. Probably, yeah. With that being said, anyway, I have been on a lifestyle journey, you guys, since February of 2023. I started out at 394.4 pounds. As of Wednesday this week, your girl is at 266 pounds. Yes, I am down a whole 128.4 pounds. That's about 2 or 3 little people, right? Yeah, about 2 or 3 little elementary students. Anyway, with that being said, I am prepping meals for the upcoming week so that I can pack my lunch bags to take food to work. Well, not just lunch bag. I pack my bag with healthy breakfast, lunch, and snacks that is high in protein, fiber, low in carbs, low in fat. Yes. And low in sugars. With that being said, you guys, stick and stay. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so that you can join the family and become a Sunray if you are new here. And go ahead and like the video. Give me a thumbs up. And comment down below and let me know who you are. This is your first time watching a video. Go ahead and put, let's see, a hashtag, here. Put that in the comment section. Hashtag I'm here. And if you are a Sunray who have been rocking with your girl for a little while or a long time, go ahead and give me 3 sons in the comment section. I'm not going to talk the entire video. You guys could just watch me as I prep the meals. I'm cooking simple foods that you guys are very familiar with. Nothing probably new. And if you want more information about the items, I'll share it towards the end of the video, or you can always go back and watch my grocery haul that I did over the weekend. All right, you guys, thanks so much. I love you all. Okay, you guys, now that I have finished cooking the food for this upcoming week, I am going to share with you guys what I have, and I am going to serve it all up so you guys can see what it looks like when I put everything in the containers. Pan is still a little hot. Okay, so now right here, you guys, I have, let me get the picture so I can show it to you. Okay, so first I'm going to show you the chicken bacon twisters with honey and barbecue flavor, and this is what it looks like here. I showed you guys already, and this is what it's looking like now that it is done out of the oven. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 each, and I am going to put them into a little bowl like this. One for me and one for my husband. Now, what I'm going to do is, of course, he can put a little barbecue sauce and a little honey on his if he would like. I'm not sure exactly, you know, what he want to put on it, but I'll let him know that it's okay for him to go ahead and put it on there if he would like. He can just put it into a little small container, or he can just drizzle it on top now. So to go along with these, and I always have the red hinges on mine, and my husband has the blackish grayish hinges, so we won't get our food mixed up. Because a lot of times I do different things with my meal than I do with his, and I don't want him to make a mistake and take mine, because that has happened. He leaves the house before I do in the morning, and he has made a mistake and took my bowl instead of his. Okay, so we ordered Carrabba's on Friday night. The husband wanted Carrabba's. He loved Carrabba's pasta, and it come with salads, and neither one of us ate our salad. So because we've had barbecue for the past 2 days, Sunday and today, Monday, we had baked beans and potato salad. I told my husband, you know, that's a little bit too much starch. We do have some left over, so he'll eat that tomorrow night. I'll eat some of the barbecue, but I'm going to eat some salad with mine because that's just too much starch. So what I plan to do is both of us will take our Carrabba's salad. And this comes with the regular house salad dressing that Carrabba's has. But my husband wanted ranch, so I took his out. So this is what we'll have tomorrow for our lunch. We'll have the bacon wrapped chicken here with our salads. And then I'm going to cut up an avocado to put on mine to give me a little bit more fiber and potassium. So this is what I have for lunch tomorrow. So I just want to show you guys that. And got my little knife so I can put it in my bag. So that's that. Let me move that to the side. I think it's gonna fall off, so I better do it like this. Let me just put that back, because that's gonna fall off. So mine's here and hubby's here. Let me put it over here out the way. Okay. So now, put that here. So now I am going to fix our regular meals that we'll have. Make sure I get everything on the camera so you guys can see it great. There. Okay. And you guys do know my husband is not on no special diet or anything, so his food can be fixed totally different than mine. So he's gonna have yellow rice, and I don't have to measure his out. So I'm gonna put the yellow rice in here for him, and this will be lunch. Because my husband has got to the point too, you guys, that by the way we're prepping and things, he don't seem to eat a lot at night anymore either, just like myself, which is a good thing. Give him a good lunch. And in the morning, my husband drank coffee, and then he'll grab a little sandwich, you know, with his coffee. Or sometimes he'll do oatmeal. One of his coworkers, she brings oatmeal to work, and breakfast sandwiches at least once or twice a week for them. Okay. Now I am going to do the brown rice for me. I have my cute little pot that I use. This is just 1 cup of brown rice. And a lot of people say they can't cook rice. When you cook rice, you always do measure evenly. If you do 1 cup of rice, you do 2 cups of water. And that's it. Add your salt or whatever seasoning, a little oil, or butter, and that's it. So this right here is a 1/2 cup of brown rice that I'm gonna do. Sometimes I do a whole cup, but I used to do a whole cup. But now I'm just gonna do a half. Do y'all know why I'm doing a half? Because I'm on that 15, and 15 probably ain't gonna let me eat a whole cup. So I'm going to do a 1/2 cup, because I have to eat smaller meals now, you guys, than before. I have to do smaller meals. So I'm going to do a 1/2 cup of brown rice. Alrighty. Got a lot of rice left, and that's perfectly fine, because what I'm going to do with my extra rice is I will most likely use it later this week when I do some more meal prepping, or put it in a container and put it in the freezer. Okay, now we have the black beans. Yes. I got the black beans to put on top of the rice. So the black beans. Oh, you know what? I said I was going to do a 1/2 cup of black beans too. So you know what? I should have kept my spoon, be another spoon. Let me push my rice down so it can hold my beans. like so. So I'm going to do a half a cup of black beans on top of my half a cup of rice. Like so. And I don't have to measure for my husband. I don't know why I'm doing it, but we'll give him the same amount. We'll give him a half a cup too. That should be enough. A half a cup. And these black beans, you guys, guess what? They got carbs, but they also have fiber and protein. What our body needs, right? We need that fiber and we need that protein. Yes, 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 we do. We do, we do. We rinse the half a cup out. Okay. Now for the vegetables. We'll put this back over here. And this has cooled down. So now I am going to do the veggies. Put this over here. Out of the way, out of the way. Okay, so now for the vegetables. I'm thinking it's going to be a cup. I don't know, it might be a half a cup. We'll see. If I do half of the squash, butternut squash, it's probably going to be a half a cup and not a whole cup. That's what it looks like, a half a cup. Yep. It's only a half a cup of butternut squash and not a whole cup. Just like a half a cup. Let me show you guys. Oops. So yeah, that's like a half a cup of butternut squash will go into one container, and then a half a cup for my husband. It's a shame those little bags only have one whole cup of squash in them. That's why I need to start buying fresh squash and just take some time on one Saturday, go to a market, get fresh squash, and just cut it myself. That's what I need to do. Okay. So my husband will have squash one day. I'll have squash one day with mine. Now we're going to do the broccoli. Now broccoli, we'll probably get a whole cup of broccoli instead of half a cup. Let's see, let's see. Looks like it's more broccoli than it was squash. When I split that in half. I don't know. Well, it's not quite a whole cup. It's more like 3/4 cups. So 3/4 cups of broccoli for my husband and 3/4 for me. It's not quite a cup, but it looks like it's more like 3/4 cup. So 3/4 cup for him and 3/4 cups for me. Yes. Okay. This is a really nice size, healthy lunch. When I eat that, I come home, I'll just do something light like protein and veggies. Okay, this has cooled down some too. Okay, so here are the lime, what they call it, the chicken breast skewers, sweet chili lime. Sweet chili lime. And so, for some reason, these things kind of stuck together. I'm going to just prop it right on top like so. One for him and one, well, 2 for me and 2 for him. I'm talking about 1. We both get 2 of these. They're so long, I have to turn them sideways. Yep, there you go. So each dish will get 2. Each dish will get 2. These are some nice sized lunches. Now keep in mind, you guys, Mondays and Tuesdays are my days that I usually eat heavy. But today, I didn't eat heavy today because I did intermittent fasting this morning. Okay. So, that is our meals. Now, so the 2 chili lime skewers, just one is 100 calories. So we got 2, so that's 200 calories. And let's see, 16 protein just for one. So that's 32 grams of protein with just the chicken alone. And so what I'll do when I do a pack my bag with me, I'll give you guys the total calories for my bowls, not my husband's bowls, because he has a little bit more than I do. And I don't track his stuff, count it any kind of way. So I'm going to put the lid on his. Now I have one more thing I'm going to show you with my food that I'm doing different than my husband. Because keep in mind, you guys, my husband is different. He's very plain when it comes to his food. Like me, on the other hand, I like to jazz up my stuff. Let me turn this a little bit more. One of his sticks is in the way here. Turn it sideways. I can put the lid on it. There it goes. I have to tell him to be careful because for some reason I don't want to close. That stick is in the way. The stick is in the way. I want to have to. There it goes. Every time I push it in, it pops back out. There it goes. I gotta put the lid down first on this end. There it goes. Okay, so there's Mr. Claxton's. Same thing here. I gotta put the lid down properly and close it. There we go. So here's Mr. Claxton's. Now, what I'm doing different with mine, you guys, because I am jazzing mine up a little bit, I have some peach salsa that I had made. Right here, some peach salsa. And I'm going to add it to mine to jazz it up a little bit. Add it to my chicken. And that will be my lunch. I'm going to have the chili lime with the peach salsa on top of my chicken with my squash, black beans, and brown rice. And then I'm going to have my broccoli. So I got to remember, 1/2 cup of squash and 3/4 cups of broccoli. And so that is my meal prep. You know what? Let me show you guys. Let me make sure I get closer so you guys can see it a little bit more better. That's the one with the broccoli. And then this is the one with the squash. I don't really know the caloric intake right now, but I guarantee you this is probably about 400 and some calories total. And maybe about 40 grams of protein. Because it's 32 just from the chicken. And then I got a little bit of protein in the vegetables, a little bit of protein in the rice, and a little protein in the beans. So I'm thinking maybe about 40 grams of protein, maybe 400 and some grams of calories total. So this will be my lunch, you guys, for 3 days. I'll have, this will be Tuesday through Thursday. I don't really prep for us on Friday because Friday is like a free day. We just kind of do our own thing and eat whatever we want to eat. Like my husband, sometimes he like to go get big breakfast from these 2 restaurants near his job, and yeah, and he won't even eat a lunch because he'll eat a large breakfast, with the grits, the eggs, the bacon, and the toast and all that good stuff. So that's what he do, or either he may just go pick him up a hamburger, or something like that. But yeah, with that being said, you guys, this is my prep for the week. I usually do 4 meals for us. But since today is Labor Day, I didn't have to prep the 3 for this week. Now, however, I do still have some things in the freezer that I had prepped for us already. So if we decide that Friday we don't want to splurge or whatever, then we have something in the freezer I can just pull out for us. But that is it. That is all, you guys. I thought I'll share that with you guys. And I will still do a pack my bag with me so I can share with you guys what I'm having for breakfast and for my snacks. Thanks so much for joining. Comment down below and let me know, have you meal prep for this week? And if so, what did you prep? All right, you guys.